Can I make a doll with zero planning in 4 days? Hello everyone, it's Fairykin. Today I'm sharing some space with some really special artists for a Colors Gone Wild collab. The theme of this collab, as per my understanding, is color. This doll ended up being kind of an analogous color scheme. Today I'm working with Starlight Dream Dolls and Lady Dynamite Creates. So excited to share time and creative space with these artists. I joined this collab kind of last minute, and so I made this doll last minute. I started this doll and finished her in like 4 days. That has never happened before. Let's get into it. The challenge for myself today is to just wing it and try to make it look good. So the hair is going to decide my color palette, and I'll have to match that with the clothes and face up. I start with a Gigi Grant from Monster High. I've never worked on her before, and her mold is super interesting. Starting with the hair, I noticed that her hair was a little sticky, so I washed it. I start off with cutting it into a kind of shag kind of vibe. With my time constraint and poor planning, I did not want to do a reroot, so I just added texture to the hair with all these weird yarns. If you want to see a full video on how I did that, it is up on TikTok and my Instagram. Using a rerooting tool, which is just a needle with the eye cut off, I just put the yarn in there and shove it in. And after that's all done, I just hope it stays and wrap her up like a little babushka and take her face off with a cotton swab and 100% acetone. Then I seal her off with some MSC UV cut. And then I get out my glasses so that I can see. Sometimes I forget to wear my glasses when I'm doing doll work, and that's just really silly. With a soft brush and Mungyo soft pastels, I add some color to the skin. I also use pastels to mark off the eyebrows. For the details of the face, I wet the back of a pencil and use a tiny paintbrush to get down the outline of the eyes. If you're familiar with watercolor layering, that's kind of how face-ups work. I use a translucent layer underneath and build with layers of my sealant in between whenever the colors stop building. My favorite part is doing the eyebrows. I love it. I chose to make her eyes green. I don't have a reason why, other than I know it'll look good with the pink. Throughout the process, I just add more and more depth and highlights and lowlights. To bring some extra life into the doll, I gloss her eyes and lips. I usually use UV resin for this, but today I wanted to try a clear nail polish top coat. This worked fine, not my favorite, and there's a possibility of bubbling from this method that's a lot harder to get rid of. For her clothes, I went through my collection of clothes that I already had, considering colors that would look nice and complement. I did not have time to make them. I tried a couple things. But in the end, I landed on this. The jeans are super boring, so obviously I have to paint paisley in analogous colors all over the pants. I use a fabric paint mixing medium for this. I don't know how much it really helps, although I know that it makes the paint more flexible so that it doesn't crack when the fabric flexes, I think. Aw, man! I spilled paisley all over my pants! Shit! I wanted her to have a headpiece for a little bit more interest, so I made one out of flowers, and an earring back. Nice. And with that, the loose concept doll is done. I'm quite pleased with how she turned out in 4 days. Weird. It's kind of obvious to me that she was a little rushed, and she's not my best work, but she's not ugly. Make sure to check out everybody's dolls in this collab. Seriously, these dolls are so cool. They'll be listed in the cards and in the description along with their socials. Shout out to my channel members, Sanji Phaeton, Spider Girl, Peps, Marissa Clark, and Anita Lunos. You all actively keep my channel running. I produce my content pretty much for free, and I appreciate the ongoing support so deeply. If you want to see more behind the scenes content from me, you can become a channel member and get videos early and sneak peeks. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate your time so much. Be sure to take steps to be present in your body and space today. Bye!